on Bethlehem Township, Block 34, Lot 12. There is reasonable doubt on the validity of this application due to all the contradiction of testimony by witnesses on several issues. Stormwater management. Mr. Nasser wrote on page 5 of the EIS within the description of the project that, quote, stormwater management measures on the site will not be necessary, close quote. Planning Board hearing 2/12/2018. When asked about water discharge permits from the state, Mr. Nasser answered, page 93, line 20. The plants, as reconstructed, can continue to maintain the same discharge as is required by state law. Moderating some of the outflow from the site would help ensure that is the standard. Close quotes. When asked if the applicant has a New Jersey DPES, New Jersey Pollutant Discharge Elimination System, in place for stormwater discharge, Nasser answered on 2/12/2018, page 99, line 12, quote, I do not know what the original date is, but it has been issued. It was issued for the previous facility. It was transferred to this applicant. The previous stormwater management permits were discontinued since 1989 and auto-killed in 2000, as shown in the current New Jersey DP data minor report. On 6/4/18, page 13, line 4, Nasser changed from his previous statement by saying, quote, stormwater runoff is regulated by DEP. This will have a permit. It has reporting requirements. It has inspection requirements. Close quote. On 6/25/2018, Mr. Madden on page 27, line 17, said, there was no stormwater control operation in the prior plan. Close quote. And again, at the question, open quote, is this one going to have an extensive stormwater operation? Close quote, Mr. Madden answered, page 27, line 22. Open quote, again, it is also going to be the latest New Jersey DEP required. Since these statements occurred, no stormwater management plan was added to the current site plan. New Jersey DEP requires a detailed new stormwater management plan with every major highlands development. Again, another contradiction, concrete contradiction. Garlewitz, the applicant's concrete expert, said in his testimony at Planning Board public hearing on 4/23/18 that existing equipment is not operable in its current state. Garlewitz's testimony on 3/26/18, page 26, line 8, to the question, were there any dust collection employed with that plant? Close quote. He answered, open quote, I don't recall from 15 years ago or more, close quote. On 4/23/18, page 14, line 2, Garlewitz added to his report again on dust control that they might have used a pump to trap the dust and added, open quote, a very inefficient and pretty primitive. I haven't seen one in about 30 years, close quote. New Jersey DEP air control permit were not renewed on the premises since 1989, as per New Jersey DEP report on data minor. 30 years without air control permits is consistent with the abandonment argument of concrete manufacturing process. Planning Board building permits contradiction. Mr. Madden said on 6/25/2018, page 89, line 9, open quote, the applicant has approval from the Planning Board. The township engineer has stated in his letter, June of 2014, he has the right to go in tomorrow and get a building permit to build according to that plan, close quote. Mr. Madden probably refers to the 1991 Planning Board resolution, which is no longer valid because the Planning Board at that time was not the legal board to grant variances and the previous owner was trying to secure the structure, now demolished, around the mobile batch plant. The township attorney and not the township engineer stated in a letter that the applicant had a valid site plan ready for certificate of occupancy. The township engineer issued in August 2017 a municipal highland exemption number 4, now rescinded because inaccurate. The contradiction in this case rises from the fact that, as per tax assessor records, 4 structures have been decommissioned by the applicant in 2014, for which he received a conspicuous property tax reduction, and details are on record on Planning Board Hearing 7/9/2018, page 56, line 9. Consequently, there is no existing structure standing on the premises ready for reconstruction. Contradiction about material being imported in Block 34, Lot 12. Mr. Peck, as part of an appeal to the board on 12/10/2018 to revoke Bethlehem Township zoning officer's violation, dated October 2018 and November 2018, said, as per CD copied at 4 minutes 59 seconds, quote, "No materials are being imported on the site and none are being exported," end of quote. This contradicts what was previously said by Mr. Peck on 9/24/2018, page 119, line 1. He confirms what the applicant just whispered, which is that material is being hauled in, such as QP. On September 28, 2018, Hunterdon County Soil Conservation Report confirmed that quarry process plant material is hauled in the premises without permits. Members of the planning board did not ask for proof on where the material came from or truck loads, but voted unanimously to reverse the zoning officer violations. On Bethlehem Township Planning Board Hearing 2/12/2018, page 91, line 11, Mr. Nasser said, "We requested a waiver for water test and capacity. We are not able to verify the veracity of this statement. 660 feet deep well is on the premises with permit number 24000-20479 on record on 1986, and at that time capacity was 45 gallons a minute. Regulations on water usage on the Highlands Preservation Area changed dramatically since 1986. These are only 5 examples of contradicting testimony, all on record. I hope the board will sift through the facts and find the truth in between the lines. I encourage you not to grant variances without the proper baseline reference test necessary for an independent evaluation. Thank you."
No,
Of course.
board members have any questions?